Hello, all. Welcome back to Melanin Madam. Tonight we have more case studies. This is case study number 13. On your way in, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Actually, don't comment unless you're saying hello during the live. If you're watching on replay, comment later, of course, or just say hi. I'll have our co hosts introduce themselves. And before I do, the topic for tonight, or the title of tonight's show, is, of course, Media Madame P.I. This is case 13, and accountability makes people uncomfortable. So, yes, our co-host, introduce yourself, and then we will get started.
Hey everybody, happy Tuesday, Christmas week.
Don't sound so excited about it, I tell you. Well, hey, hey guys, it's Des, better known as It's Delicious, baby. Get into it and let's give it to him tonight.
Thank you, thank you. So, have you guys been seeing the Grinch that is like going viral? The one that's playing the Grinch that's going viral?
Which
Uh-uh.
one though? Because I've seen a couple.
Okay, so let me show you this Grinch. I was watching the Grinch. I know I mentioned it last night. Like this year, the Grinch was a bigger character than anything else. And I kind of like that direction versus Santa Claus. I don't know why I can't get down with the Santa Claus shit. Probably because I work really hard and I bought this stuff. So the Grinch has been really big this year, which I super like. And there's one that's going like really, really viral. So every time he's been popping up on my timeline for like the last 2 weeks, that's when it's been popping up for me. Every time I watch it, I just love every single one. But then to know that it, number one, is a brother. He's a young man. He's actually in performance, so he does other things, but he really channeled the character for the Grinch, and so I think it's super dope. And people that are commenting now that they know who he is, oh my allergies! Now that they're commenting who he is, are directing people to go to his page and support him. He also did Michael Jackson for Halloween. He did the Scarecrow and did a whole skit. It's dope as hell. I can't play that because it'll push that video right on out. But let me play this one so you can see the Grinch and how cool he is. FYI, we're going to Universal Studios next year because that's where he is. So let's watch.
Mr. Grinch!
What's poppin', twin?
How's it going?
Hey, you doing? I swear, I think it's going fine. Bye.
Oh. You like it? Are you sure?
I'm not sure. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're haters. They can't even try to compare.
No.
You can't try to compare.
No.
Do you see the lashes? Not slayed. Do you see the eyebrows? Not snatched. Oh yeah.
We have the same lashes on.
Do we?
We do.
Let me see. Come here. Oh no, yours are fake. Yeah, but you're doing
right.
great work with the contour.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I can tell.
Hey, you look good with green hair. Oh! Hold on.
Oh my god.
Hold on. There you go.
But guess what part of my body that came from?
Don't touch that duck, that's mine. Come on, baby, throw the shit back, don't hide.
You see what's wrong with the youth these days? They get so brain rotted, they can't even give me a proper handshake anymore.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I've
That's the one
been
you were seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, TikTok sis. So let me tell you, I think that he is so cool because each person that has posted a video, he's had like a personal experience with each one. And he must have really done his homework to really dive into not only the character, but where young people are today. Because like if somebody comes up and they want to do a TikTok that is recent or something like that, he knows how to do it. And he'll follow along with them and allow them to have their moment because he knows it's going to go for on social media. But he's done it with each person. So I thought that was kind of cool. That was really cool, actually. But go to his page. His name is Nick something. It was in the thing, child. I'll pin it in the comment in the bottom because actually go to TikTok and type in popular Grinch. There you go. And it will come straight up for you. A lot of people are giving him a lot of shout outs and then telling Universal Studios to make sure they take care of him as well. And he's out here in LA. I can't wait to see him
So
next year.
nice.
Huh?
I said that's so nice.
It is. It is. Thank you. Thank you. So let's get into the stories. Let me read my disclosure and then we will jump right on in. On tonight, I hope y'all are comfortable. I couldn't do no hair. I want to do a bun. I barely put on lip gloss. Okay? Be yourself. Some of y'all are not comfortable being
I
yourself.
love that.
Well, I don't got no eyelashes on today, so.
Oh, you
Well, I
don't
ain't
have on
tell
the
y'all what
glasses.
I
Okay.
got on. We ain't gonna worry about it.
Yeah, I don't got my eyelashes on it. I always have my eyelashes on. But my
We,
eyes been watering up a lot.
yeah,
And it seemed like, I don't, so I was like, man, I gotta take that mess off.
because it's not healthy. Stop doing stuff just because you want to look a certain way. You should really love the way that you look. That's a
Well,
PSA. Okay. Mhm.
I will never be without my eyelashes now. They're a part of me. They are a part of me now.
Well, you don't have them on right now because you're not well. That's what I'm saying. If it's gonna make if your eyes is watering or it's
Oh
doing
no,
something to,
yeah, I ain't gonna wear
yeah,
them at
that's what I was saying. Take them off. Don't be that
Oh yeah.
stuck on something that you can't be okay
Girl,
with
I'll take
yourself.
them off at work in the middle of work if they bothering me and not
Oh, it's
care.
some on the dashboard of the car.
Yeah. I'm like,
I'm crying.
Yeah, yeah. When Mark gets in the car, he'd be like, "Really? Where do you want to put them?"
Look,
I
Where
have
you
my
want
car
to put them?
needed to
all
see
around my
too.
house. And sometimes in the middle of the night I take them off in my sleep. And they used to scare me because I would be just peeling them off
Yeah,
and put
you
them
look
on
like a
the pillow.
spider.
Yeah, you be thinking it's a spider. And I remember one time I jumped out the bed so fast, and then I looked and I was like, Rashonda. But it really has scared, girl. I was on my way up out of that house. Like,
I am crying.
Before we jump into the stories for tonight, I read a little bit of them. So I hope everybody had a good day. Today, I've been busy actually since Thursday, like nonstop,
me
tired Thursday.
too.
We literally just ran in the house and dove in front of our stations or whatever. So give us a minute and allow us to eat as well. Eat with us. That's why I say y'all join in my house. Whatever you would do if you came to visit, do that. Okay, including speak. So natural is better. It depends on how you feel. It is better. Whatever you feel is better. I just don't want anybody, especially our young girls, because I've been getting a lot of divine purpose side reaching out because they want me to talk to their teen girls because I don't know what's going on. I will follow up with a parent tomorrow, but it's something going on with the little girls and identity and trying to find themselves. And of the parents that are a little more strict and don't go for like a red nail polish, they're still old school, can't dye your hair. Um, Unfortunately, those baby girls are struggling right now, and I think that that's not good. So, of course,
They
whatever I can do to help.
a lot of I can see them being like that because
Really?
yeah, I can see that because most of the teenagers and even in junior high, they have nails, they have eyelashes, they wear full
Long ones,
faces.
30-inch
Yeah,
buzz
they
down.
have full faces of makeup on.
Yeah,
Um, I had seen this. It was on TikTok, and you know I don't even be on TikTok that much. It
right.
was a girl. She went viral. I never found her page, but if she was in junior high, she looked like she like Indian or something. And her mom is super strict, where she has to wear like covered up everything. So when she would leave the house and when she would get to school, she would change her outfit. She put on full face of makeup. Like
Oh,
she looked totally different. And her video went viral because she put like how I leave home to how I get to school. Her mama found it because it went viral.
right.
And now her mama check her backpack and everything. But it's a lot of girls that it's so many girls that can wear makeup. I can see that girls that don't, they probably don't really feel confident. This Saturday, last Saturday, whatever, the past Saturday that just passed, my niece, which is in junior high, she's in this thing. Now, this is only for, I guess, Rialto School District. It's called Curls, Coils, and Crowns. And it was a Delta lady
Oh,
that,
we do. No, yes, that's actually what we do. Thank you, Delta.
oh, you know
Go
about the Curls Crown, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, my niece was in that. And I love that when I went, I didn't know what it was. She just invited me. It was like, Auntie, I'm getting crowned. And I was like, crown for what? I
For
was like,
being
oh,
natural.
I was like, I'll be there. And then when I got there, I was just like, oh my gosh, I really love everything about that program.
Good,
They got their little jackets, like they little, fraternity
good.
jackets and stuff. Like it was so cute. And then just the stuff that they was telling them and instilling in them, I was like, oh my gosh, they need this everywhere, not just Rialto. But she was saying, like, in the past couple of years, it has got bigger. They started
Yes.
off with one school and now there's the whole district. But right now, I guess they only in Rialto School District. But it was so nice just to see all those little black girls in there. And then they start in elementary, because my other niece, these are my great nieces. That show
Mhm.
you how old I am. My great nieces. The one that I went to, she was in junior high, and then the one that's in elementary, they're going to get crowned in February. So they start in elementary. I was like,
Mhm.
they need so many more programs like that for little black girls. I loved everything about that. But when the lady was like, oh, I'm from Delta and the other lady from this. And I was like, okay, like, I
Mhm.
like this. It was really
Mhm.
nice. So if anybody got any kids in Rialto School District, maybe you guys can think about putting your little girls in that.
So what you can look for in every city, if you are look into Delta for the younger girls in elementary school, it's called Delta Academy. And then for high school and junior high, it's called Delta Gyms. That's the chair that I used to be over Delta Gyms. But we do things like that all the time. So we work with the girls all year. And then we
Mm-hmm.
actually, the new chair for that has an entire month that we also go all natural. So we just do natural things. We take pictures of our natural hair and you post it. And if they see us being okay, then they will be okay.
Yeah, I think
And I
so.
know that it works because I wear makeup, not so much anymore, but I have a full studio at the house and Kiara doesn't wear makeup. Kiara wears, I think she wears mascara and eyeliner and that's it. That's all she wears. And then my other goddaughter, Ariane, she don't barely wear makeup, not a
That's
7-year
good.
old. It's the 7-year old for us, child. She be like, "Oh, I like your hair. I can't wait to get mine done like that." But the older ones, they're not. But it comes with making them feel like what they have is beautiful. I've always made Kiera feel like her hair was gorgeous. I made her feel like her features are gorgeous. Well, because they are to me and to her. So, but look into those programs in your district.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, in your city, and even if like I'm a Pomona Delta, but we service that whole area. So we service Rialto as well. But you can go to any one. It doesn't matter. Or they'll tell you which one to go to. So get your girls involved in those type of things. And it's good to be around other like-minded girls just like that. And their parents are just like that. It kind of counterbalances against schools and what all the other things they have to
The
face.
thing, yeah, it was
Mhm.
really nice. I was so happy to even see something like that, because I haven't seen nothing like. I don't even think I've seen nothing like that. So I was just like, oh, this is a really nice program.
The sad thing is it's not broadcasted enough. But when you guys ask what do sororities and fraternities do after college, all the work. This is what we do. We go back into the community and see where there's a need, and that's what we do. I actually love it. Teach them how to be prideful and respect themselves. If you respect yourself, if you don't respect yourself, who will? That is accurate. Let's see. So let's get into the first story. I'm glad Rose brought that up. I didn't know people didn't know about those things. And again, maybe it's because I'm in it and I share a lot of things. Maybe I need to share it more. So maybe that's a call to action for me to do better. So before we begin, this episode is for commentary, discussion, and educational purposes only. All stories shared are anonymous advice submissions or publicly discussed scenarios. Identifying details have been removed or altered. This is content, not legal, medical, or therapeutic advice. I am aware that I give advice based on my experience as corporate, and then Rose sometimes does in the health space, but we are not your advisors. We offer advice just like everybody else without a title. The goal of this section is to have accountability, wisdom, and cultural insight. Remember, not everybody is from America. We do not condone harassment, bullying, or exploitation. If any topic discussed today touches something in you personally, you are more than welcome to pause, breathe. You can also write in the comments, even if it's something against what we are saying. That's not what this platform is about, because you might be able to teach us something. So that is it. And let's open the first case. You girls ready?
Yeah.
Blood of Jesus. Okay. First one is called I paid his child support as a birthday surprise, and he lost his mind. I'm newly married, and for my husband's birthday, I wanted to do something meaningful. He's been stressed out about his back child support for years. It's been hanging over his head, affecting his check, our finances, and everything. So instead of buying him something flashy, I paid a large portion of his back child support directly to the court. I thought this was helping us start fresh. I told him, he exploded. He said I had no right to do that. He said I had no right to do that. He said I embarrassed him. He said that I should have just given him the money instead of paying it directly. He accused me of trying to control him. Now his wages are still being garnished and he's angry at me. And I'm sitting here wondering if I just married a man who doesn't actually want stability. Did I do something wrong or did I overstep?
My Lord. I don't know. I ain't married. Y'all answer that first. Asia, you go first.
Girl, I'm not paying his child support.
Yeah,
My
I
husband
don't
don't
think
have a problem with child support. He pays it.
I don't think she did anything wrong, but I do think if they're married, that they should have talked about that first. I don't think she should have even made that a surprise. I
Okay.
probably would have married. I probably would not have married him if he was that far in debt. And she
See, I
said that
wouldn't.
it's, and she said that, but she said it's hurting them financially. Evidently, it's not. If you able to pay a big chunk of it, it's not. It's not affecting you financially, but as a husband, it's affecting him. But I still would have talked to
But
my
it is.
husband and
It's
be
taken
like,
out of your home.
yeah, I would have talked to my husband and been like, if this is a financial burden on you, is it okay if I pay half of it off? Or like he said, give it to me. They should have people, I think couples don't talk enough nowadays. He don't have a reason to be bad, but I can understand it because she didn't talk about it. Like that should have been something that they talked about. But
Okay. So
if
the
you that
comment
far in
says,
debt, no.
girl, his comment says his reasons are wrong, but no, it's not for her to step into. Okay. So now I see why Dad said for me to answer the question. I get it. I'm with Ro primarily at the top. I'm not marrying anybody that doesn't have good financial decisions that could impact me because he's paying it fine now. But if something were to happen to him and he loses his job, they are married and that would impact her. That's number one. It also impacts them if they want to buy a house or do anything like that. His finances are impacted, thus impacting the marriage. It's not for her to step into. We are married. We are one. It's hers too. She can do whatever she wants, actually. Do I think that it should have been a discussion? I agree with you guys. Yes, it should have been a discussion. It must be something that she wants to do that they're not able to do, or she feels like it's gonna block something that's coming up because I thought it was helping us start fresh. So it must be something like that. Because
That's
that's
why I be saying all the times that couples need to go to premarital counseling.
premarital
I mean,
counseling ain't
because
gonna help you pay nothing. People need to be
no, but I'm
honest.
saying if she would have know how he felt about that, like it's certain stuff that you should know before you do it, before you get married. All this stuff needs to be out. It needs to be put out on the table. All this stuff should have been talked about before
You
you
mean
got
about
married.
her paying the child support?
Yeah, even her saying that. So before she married him, that should have been a part of the counseling. Okay, this is going to hurt me financially. So, ma'am, either you want to deal with it or you don't. But my thing that I have to say about him is, if you quit talking to me about it. Then don't keep telling me that
Right.
X, Y, and Z. But then when I try to help you, now you got a problem with it too. Don't bring it up then.
I feel the same way. If he is behind, he had no intentions of paying it. Or he didn't work before and he does now. You got to remember in some states they do back child support. I know somebody personally that one of my sisters dated that he found out he had a son at 13 in that Midwest state. They backdated the child support all the way to when the child was born, but he didn't know he had no kid. So we could never travel out of the country and do none of that no more. If they took his passport, like they literally acted like he knew the whole time and he didn't. But What he could have done was taken his tail to court. So that was on him as well.
Yeah, men will not. It'd be like they want to talk mess, but they will not go to court.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Joe complain and complain and complain, but do nothing about it because it didn't have to go that far.
I guess.
Giving him the money doesn't mean he would have paid it. Absolutely not. And I think that's a big part that I wanted to step into or ask next. But since you did, that question is for the panel then.
That's
Do
where I
you
was at. I was headed there
Okay, then Des,
because
you talk first. You haven't talked yet. Go ahead.
I just want to understand what is it that you got a beef with that girl paying some of your debt.
How
Like
dare
it
you
does,
give her my money? I could tell you what it is, girl.
and it's
That's
like,
how it goes.
bruh. So what you're saying is you didn't give a fucking about your child, and you wanted to hurt your baby mama so bad that it affects your child, and
You're
clearly you're
selfish.
married.
You're selfish. You wanted to keep it for yourself.
Right. So for me, you're not happy that she paid that bill. You happy she didn't give it to you.
Mad, mad.
You're very angry that she did not give it to you. I am very
Mhm.
disgusted for real at the idea that you, my husband, has an issue that I can't help you handle as your helpmate. Why would you be that angry with me?
Because
What are
but
you
it must have been a
hiding?
huge chunk too.
Yeah, it had to be
It had to
And
be. 'Cause
then
what did she say? Go ahead, baby.
that's some mad love that she had for him
for
because
real.
most women would never do
For
that.
real.
Clock it.
Like what
Like
the fuck?
what?
Like we not nigga, I didn't fuck you. I didn't help you make that baby. I don't owe you that. And marrying you and all, you still need to be able to handle your responsibilities. You're not marrying me to make your weight lighter. But the fact that she was willing to do so, so are you telling me you got such an ego that you
He
couldn't
said
handle that?
he said I embarrassed him.
Yeah, your ego is too big. It's too
A lot
big.
of men would be like
Embarrassed.
that. That's just like if a man go out and the wife or girlfriend pay the bill, and some men be embarrassed by that. Like, you embarrassed me. You could have gave me the money and let me seem like
I
I was.
don't want to
And
be
that's
with
and
nobody
I don't
like
want to
that.
do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to
That's a
make you look
lie.
good for
I
being a
don't
fuck nigga.
I need
If I paid today, I paid today. That ain't nobody business of why I paid. It could have been with your credit card.
But I
No
can
one
pay for
really
my
knows.
husband if I want to pay for my husband. What the hell?
But
And
that's what
that's
What?
I'm
the
saying.
point.
Some men are just like that. Like, it don't matter what it is.
I
They want
embarrassed you because I can give you money directly, but I couldn't pay this
right,
bill for you. You just using trigger words to make that girl feel bad, like she did something wrong because that money is gone and you can't get it back. Well, newsflash, she's a woman as well. And I'm pretty sure she's thinking all the days that that woman had to sit over there and do without, let me go
Mhm.
ahead and help. So it was twofold probably to get it on out the way. Me personally, would I ever pay? I would not marry you. Now, if my husband, something happened right now and he needed me to help him pay, that's different because we're together. You did it. Like, no. But with back child support, to me, the level of disrespect that is, I wouldn't be comfortable having a wedding knowing that you owe this lady
Right.
child. Like, I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with that. So no, no, girl, no. You did not overstep. You're married. You're one. Those finances are yours and his. When you file your taxes, they're gonna snatch y'all money. So no, ma'am. You can get it out of the way real quick. I'm sure you want a family and to be able to do stuff. So no. Two, he needs to grow the hell up. So this should be a really big eye opener for you to see like how you gonna do going for. I can't imagine somebody, y'all. Somebody gave. Remember, I told y'all somebody gave me a check for a nice amount of money to pay off my bills. I spent every single dime that was given to me on a bill. The bills, exactly what I said that I would spend it on, because you gave it to me for that. You didn't give it to me for me to go shopping. You gave it to me to
Mhm.
help reduce my debt and get me back where I was before my identity got stolen and everything. I took it and did just that because I didn't tell the person, well, I really want to go somewhere for my birthday, or, oh, I really want to do this. Like the level of disrespect that he just gave to her. I couldn't be with somebody like that, y'all. That's
Me
irritating.
neither.
That just
Very
irritated me.
scary.
Mm-mm. That's not nice. And the words that he used towards her, you embarrassed me and you made her feel bad. I
So he
had
was
no
good
right
to
to
you.
do that.
Like it's almost like he felt like she was trying to underhand throw a shot at him or something.
He's just greedy. I think he don't care about none of that. You just should have gave. he said I should have given him the money instead of paying it directly. Sir, you wasn't gonna pay it. If she gave you that, you
Right.
wasn't gonna go up there and give them exactly what she gave you. You was gonna divvy it up the way you wanted to, and still consider your birthday over your child. We grown, sir. Whatever you was gonna do for your birthday before she did this is whatever you was gonna do. That money clearly was additional. Sir, you're selfish. You're selfish.
I know
That
I
lady
would be
better be careful.
questioning that marriage. I know that much.
I wouldn't want him to be the father of my kids because he's
Me
selfish.
neither.
He's
That's what I'm
selfish.
saying. It's certain conversations I feel like you should have before you get married.
But
And
bro,
that's
I don't think that one would have came up. Do you want me to help you pay your child support? I mean, questions about
Right.
child
Like that
support,
doesn't
like
I
but
wouldn't
it
have
should
talked
come
about
up.
that.
It should what'd you say, Jennifer?
I wouldn't have talked to him about that.
You would
right,
not?
that particular
No,
question wouldn't come up.
no.
Um,
You don't think that they should talk about that you
I
owe
ain't gonna
that
say
you
that.
oh
owe
yes,
I ain't saying that I was right. I'm telling you I just wouldn't have done it. I would have done exactly what she did. Because son of a bitch, I know motherfucking well you got a job and you've been making money and you could do better with your money and you could pay your damn child support. So clearly you don't like doing your part. So therefore I'm gonna take it out of your hands. So she basically made him feel like a child.
that he is.
And that's my problem. You don't want me to make you feel like a child, but you outright acting like a child, and now I'm supposed to motherfucking act like you a grown ass man and make you feel good about being a fuck nigga. No, I'm not gonna give you my hard earned money that I'm giving to help your children because you're a fuck nigga, and I don't want to be married to your ass because you're embarrassing me by not paying your fucking child support. Stupid.
I don't know how I would be able to go from there. I
Yeah.
really don't, because the kid part is impacting me the most. And you telling me I don't have the right. I'm your spouse. I absolutely have the right. If I wanted to clear all of your debt because it's impacting us, I have the right to do that.
And now I
Girl,
never will. I never fucking will. You'll stay
now
in
you
there for
made
the
her
rest of your
gunshot.
life.
She's gonna not want to do anything now.
Not doing
Girl,
anything.
hopefully you don't have no kids. Run or don't have kids because he's selfish. He's mean. Okay, next story. You guys ready?
Ready.
Okay. Did my nephew just say yes? Okay,
Girl, he
here
in
we
there
go.
playing.
Okay, my sister let her boyfriend propose at my wedding. Not now. Everyone is mad at me. I spent over a year planning my wedding, thousands of dollars, countless hours. It was one day that was supposed to be about me and my husband. During the reception, while people were giving speeches, my sister's boyfriend took the microphone and proposed to her. I had no idea this was happening. The DJ changed the music, everyone stood up clapping. The room turned into their moment on my wedding day. Afterward, I told my sister I was hurt and angry. She told me I was being dramatic. My parents said I should have been happy for her. Now I'm being treated like the villain for not smiling through it. Am I wrong for feeling like my moment was stolen?
Nope.
Go first, Des. Go ahead.
Nah, she ain't wrong. And that motherfucking cheap ass sister's boyfriend don't steal the moment of all that she worked on to fucking sit over here and acts like he's done a deed and ask that girl to marry him at that girl wedding. You know you was out of line. That was so disrespectful. Oh yeah, and I'm sorry.
During the
I refuse
speeches
to share my day. I
and
refuse.
during the speeches, come on.
And you probably slipped the DJ a little dollar or two to change the song when you
How did
got your
he know
dumb
what
ass up
you
there.
did?
So you made my show about you. You sorry son of a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm with the bride. Fuck them. And I won't be at your fucking wedding. Or if I do, I'm gonna make my husband do something stupider at I'm sorry, my get back real. I don't appreciate that shit.
That's messed up. What do you say, bro?
Mm, I don't know. I don't think. I mean, I think that they probably could have did it at a different time. But I think if it was my like a different time of the wedding, like not at that time, but like say if they did it at the end of the wedding reception or something, I don't think that I would have a problem with it. If my sister was getting married and her fiance did it at my wedding, like at the end, I don't think that I would have a problem with it, but I would have probably asked him like, you should have told me, like you should have told me that you were going to do it. But I don't think that I would have really been. I don't know. I'll just be different. I don't think that I would have really been mad if they would have did it at a different time of the reception, like I said, like at the end. But I don't really think I would have been mad because I would be You know me, I'd be happy for everybody shit. So I would have just been happy somebody else getting married too. So I don't know. I don't know. It would have to happen to me for me to know if I would be mad or not.
I'm gonna
Uh,
bust somebody in the forehead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say, um, after several events of activity occurred at my wedding, I'm gonna say I would have throat punched my sister. hmm
But
I
it
would
ain't the sister fault.
I would have throat punched my sister because somewhere in there he thought that was okay, and he thought that was the place to do it. Because were you complaining that your sister was getting married and everything was about her? Because why would he even be thinking about doing that on that
But
day?
just think, y'all know men are stupid and they
I
don't
don't
think.
care. I would have throat punched my sister because there's no way that that should have happened. Now, would I throat punch my sister when it happened? No. But based on her reaction, that's when I would have throat punched her. At the time, he was standing up giving a speech while other people was giving speeches, took the microphone and proposed to her. That song wouldn't have finished. He wouldn't have finished that proposal. We would all remember that day very well. We would, because that is so disrespectful. The speeches are at the beginning. The speeches are about the couple, and you made that all about you. You took over that wedding because what are people going to talk about for the rest of that wedding? They're going to talk about you getting proposed to. That's not cool to me. Um, Shit, the DJ, you out of your damn mind. If that did not, you're going to give me my money back too. Because if that didn't come from me or my husband, you should have never did it. Everybody stood up clapping. Obviously, they should. Turn the room into their moment. Mm-mm. Uh, Tell my sister I was angry. She told me I was being dramatic. I'd have beat her up. My parents said I should be happy for her. I would throat punch them.
For
Now
real,
I'm
for
being
real.
treated like the
Y'all
villain. I
be
wouldn't be
happy for
around him for a minute. I wouldn't be around him for a minute. That girl didn't enjoy her wedding that she paid for because she said, I spent over a year planning my wedding. I spent thousands of dollars and hours, not your parents. You did. That was your wedding all the way around. Mm-mm. And it's disrespectful. He don't have sense because if they got parents, why you didn't ask the dad first to be able to
Oh, okay.
propose to her? Mm-mm.
Do
He's
men
out
still
of order.
men
Or,
still
look,
ex
or did he? And which is why they trying to play it like it's
Wait,
nothing.
say it. Start
exactly.
over, Deb. I couldn't hear you.
I said, or did he? Because they also are trying to play it like it's nothing. Maybe he did.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Just y'all have to really think. Men nowadays do not think how we think, and they be thinking a totally different way. So I'm pretty sure that fiance husband did not think that that was wrong. He probably felt like that was the perfect moment for him to do it, but maybe he should have talked to somebody. But men do not think.
I
They
don't
don't
give me
think.
a thing. The question is, am I wrong for feeling like my moment was stolen? No, you're
Well,
not.
she
Yeah,
can't feel like that. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. She could feel like that, but I don't think that she should be mad at her sister. I don't. She could be mad at everything else, that her moment was stolen
I
and
told my
everything. Because
sister afterwards I was hurt and angry. You should be concerned that your sister was angry, hurt.
well,
Not
yeah, at that, but I'm saying at that moment when it happened, her being mad at her sister. Yeah,
she
now what your
wasn't mad at
sister?
that moment.
Well, she
She
said she was mad that she took the spotlight
uh-uh.
was taken
She
away.
said, now I'm being treated. She said she got through it. The day was supposed to be about me and my husband. No idea what was happening. Mm,
After she talked to the sister and the sister told her how she
mhm.
felt and the sister disregarded her, then yeah, then y'all can throw punch and do all that. Because I'm telling you how I feel and you telling me that I should feel a different way. I don't like when people do that. If I tell you I feel a certain way, don't tell me how I should feel or I shouldn't be feeling, because I can feel any way that I want to feel. But I'm telling you how I feel. Now, if you got a problem with that, then we can have attitudes with each other and do what we got to do. Because I'm telling you how I feel, and
Right,
I'm entitled to how I feel. You shouldn't take that. You shouldn't disregard my feelings.
right.
So that
No.
part, I do feel like the sister was wrong in that, like disregarding when your sister is telling you how she felt at her wedding. That,
Yeah.
yeah.
She told her she was being dramatic. She said, now I'm being told now I'm being treated like a villain for not smiling through it. So no, this was afterward. Yeah, afterward. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. You wait until you spend all your money on that day. It's supposed to be all about you. I don't think nobody should do nothing on that day. Somebody
Look,
almost
look,
got put out
look,
my
but,
wedding for wearing the wrong color.
but let me be petty and let you know, as soon as y'all get married, I'm gonna make my announcement. I'm pregnant at y'all wedding. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't care if I'm not
I'm
pregnant.
telling you, I do not get mad off of stuff like that. I swear
And
to
I
God.
think that's great. But
That's
she would
probably
and
because
I
you might
would.
do
And
stuff
I
like
think
that.
that's great. But because everybody has what ticks them off and what doesn't.
Yeah,
That
it
is
must be
one
something
day.
else.
That is one day that you are not getting over. It's not like saying, oh, somebody ruined my 30th. Okay, well, you have the 40th to look forward to, 50th. That is one day that is thousands of dollars, and you are fucking exhausted trying to enjoy your day. That day is about you and your husband. Me and my husband even stepped outside and took a moment just to ourselves. We disappeared and just spent some time by ourselves because that day is really about you and that person. But so many
Mhm.
other things go into it before the damn day. If your sister sees that you're being dramatic like this, was she there for you? Was she helping you? Who knows what she had to endure getting to that day? That day is supposed to be solely about whatever you wanted for that day. And anybody that can't relate and they cannot respect it, they shouldn't come. It's just that simple. Because first of all, I'm paying for you to be here and witness it. You don't have
Right.
to come. So no, no, sure feelings was hurt. During the speeches, bro. Now, would
No,
I
that's
be
what I
mad if
said.
you
No,
did it later? I
I
wouldn't be
agree
mad if
with
you did
that.
it later,
No,
but that's not
I,
the story. The
I
story is you
agree.
did it
No,
at the
I
beginning.
agree with the during the speeches that was off. But that's what I'm saying. Men are stupid. But I do agree. Like that time is not the time.
Yeah.
That was not the time.
Okay, because that was my next question. Ro, would you do it?
No.
I'm not
Okay,
proposing to. No, I'm
I
not
just have
proposing.
to ask.
I'm not
Uh,
proposing to anybody.
no. Even at the end, I think it's
I
okay.
almost spit my
But
water.
to me, even then, like you still supposed to ask the bride and groom. They pay for that location. You didn't pay for that location.
Yeah,
They
that's what
pay.
I'm saying. He should
Yeah.
have talked to he should have talked to the
That way I
sister-in-law or
can incorporate it
brother-in-law
and make it
and
look like
yeah,
something.
talk to somebody to see if that's okay. I do agree with that. He should have talked to somebody. I'm just saying that even if they did say it was okay, that wasn't the time during the speeches. He could have did it at the end. It still would have everybody still would have been happy and everything, but at least it would have been at the
No, you
end
want to
of
do it
the
while all attention was there and everybody was there. And while we're
yeah.
giving such feel good speeches, let me take over the moment and be more. I'm going to pop the question now. I'd have
Yeah,
popped
if
them in
they
the
did it
head
right before everybody left, like after the sister was like, "Oh, you guys,
while
thank you
dancing and
everybody for
everything like
coming
that.
to celebrate our day with us." Whoop whoop whoop. And then the husband, the boyfriend, could have
Because
gave him.
I'm
Do
sure
it
that
after the bouquet toss or something like that. Because I
No,
think
I'm
that's the
talking
last
about at the
thing.
very end, like when we're saying thank you for coming. Then he could have did it. But
still
Girl,
that's what
you
I'm
get
know
saying. He
how
because
could
you
have did it.
go.
I'm almost positive that all of what the people had to say to the couple stopped once they got a fucking
And
proposal.
did. Everybody
The
stood up
fuck?
and gave him a standing ovation.
And now it's over with. Nah, fuck that. You ruining my moment, you son of a bitch. I
Because
got a
everybody got to
problem
go
with
up to her and congratulate them, see the ring. You know the whole to do thing, chap. That just made me lose my appetite. I'd throat punch Taisha if she did that. Blood,
I'm
Jesus.
serious. I'm so
I
serious
can't.
about it.
I am. Because it's actually a friend that picked my wedding colors after my wedding. And I was like, I'm not wearing that color. If you want me in your wedding, I'm not doing it because that's ridiculous. It's 32,000 colors on this planet. And you pick these colors? Not
I'm
today,
wearing my
Susan.
wedding dress, bitch.
Not today, Susan.
Let me
Okay.
tell you right
And
now,
pick
don't
my
ask me to
dress.
be in your goddamn wedding. I don't want to do it. I'm a sideline supporter, okay? I
Okay.
don't want to
Next
do it.
story. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nope, go ahead. Next story.
Ooh. Y'all see my edges is growing back real nice? That's because I
I'm
stay away from
crying.
people that don't have sense.
I love you.
I love you more. Okay, here we go. Woo, ready for the next story?
Let's get it.
Okay. The next one is called My Boyfriend Keeps Pretending to Break Up with Me to See If I Care.
Yeah, I'm not playing that game.
Girl, okay, here we go. Here's the story. I've been with my boyfriend for only a year. Over a year. And he has this habit that's starting to mess with my head. It's only a year. Leave. Whenever we argue, he'll say things like, maybe we should break up, or I don't think this is going to work, or I need space. When I get upset or cry, he tells me he didn't mean it. He says he just wanted to see how I react. He says it proves that I care. But now every argument feels like the end of the relationship. I'm anxious all the time. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. He says I'm overreacting, but I feel emotionally drained. Is this normal or is this emotional manipulation? It's emotional abuse. I'll take it first. Listen, lady. You haven't, I've been with my boyfriend for over a year. That means it hasn't been two. Why do y'all get so wrapped up with somebody so quickly that when you
Yeah.
identify that they do very bad things that have you crying and upset, you anxious, and all of these things, it messes with your head? That means he's not your person. The longer you're with somebody, whatever they do, it elevates and goes worse. You can't be with him. He's abusive. He is controlling. He's abusive. It's manipulation. It's not okay. It's really not. So next time he says something to you, say, I know for sure we should take a break forever. And don't talk to him no more. Block him. He crazy. He probably gonna have you on TikTok doing strange things, going live, when they
I'm crying.
he don't have sense. No, he don't. What kind of grown ass man does stuff like this? I thought they said the ladies is the one that's supposed to be all emotional and whatnot.
Not now. We
Not
been switched.
girl, for real,
We
right,
been
twin?
switched.
Twin, that's crazy. What?
I'm
I'm
done
anxious
with
all
that.
the
He would
time
have
now.
one time to do that to me, and me. I don't play them games. The last person I dealt with, that was probably the person that got the most chances out of me. But usually before that, I'll cut people off real fast. I don't play them games. You're not
You
about to
didn't
play
date
them.
nobody for no year doing this.
No, because I'm not going to. You're not about to do that to me the first time you do it, and you say we should be okay. Like that's
Thank you.
all men used to tell me. I act like a man.
And
The
it's not
way,
acting
the
like a
way
man.
how
It's
I,
called having
because
emotional intelligence.
yeah, like I'm not about to deal with that. Boy, just as fast as we got together, we can break up. It's other men out there. You're not about to play with me like that. I'm not about to cry or do nothing. Bye, sir.
That's why I
And
don't
you're
like titles that fast either.
and you're blocked.
There's
I'm
a
hollering.
guy on TikTok that does
Yeah,
skits like
that's what me and the mirror be watching him all the time.
I
And you're
love
blocked.
him. He's so funny, guys.
Uh,
Look up the guy that says that. He'll say, like, if a man does weird things, he'll be like, "Oh, you can do such and such, and you're
you're
blocked."
blocked.
Every time, every
Classy,
time.
look, and then my other one is classy block for the classless. I love when he say that.
He be cracking me up. What do you say, Des? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see the comments. I'm so sorry. That last one pissed me off.
I'm
He
hollering.
loses it when he reacts like she's going to unalive herself. He says it's just a joke. If he says it's okay, he's out.
I'm gonna tell. I don't play with people who like to play them type of mind games. So I would be out for real. Like it
That's
ain't even back and
psychological.
forth. I'm not with that back and forth bullshit. You're not gonna manipulate me to get your way out of me. No, I don't like that. I'm good. No, thank you. Keep your psychotic ass where you at without me.
So so everybody that joins these days are my close friends and family. Dear mom, put a yes or no in the chat. If there's not somebody that did this to me and I granted them their wish, I said, okay. And then they went off on me. Am I lying? Because these men don't have sense. Actually, the panel knows this person and knows that they did this. And I said, okay, you just act like you don't care.
I don't.
Oh,
The fuck wrong
the
with you?
fuck? That's psychological abuse. If you allow somebody to keep doing it to you before you know it, it will happen. You don't do that. I went ahead and said, thank you. I went ahead and said no and got my tail. That's too much. And ironically, the person never did it again after they believed that I didn't. But after they finally believed, like, no, you tried it a couple of times and every time I answered the same. Like, you're not going to wear me down. You're not going to make me feel bad. I think, hey, y'all, do you think that it boosts his ego when she cries, because he right away, at least he don't tell her she's overreacting. When I cry, when I get upset or cry, he tells me he didn't mean it, and he says he just wants to see how I would react. You think he gets a kick out of seeing her cry?
Yeah. I think he's a sorry son of a bitch who has
That's
some
not
issues
cool.
that he needs a check for.
She gonna be on anxiety meds in 5.2 seconds.
Some people enjoy fucking with people like that. They really
What
do.
does it make him emotionally dependent on? Like, what's the end result of what's gonna happen? He's not manipulating her. He doesn't want her to unalive. Why do you keep saying unalive? What does that have to do? I don't understand, Mom. That nowhere in here is it anything about unaliving. Or are you saying that he pushes her so far, but then when she breaks down and becomes anxious and all of those things, he pulls it back so that she won't take it to the next step? Because that's not in here. That's why he says it's a joke. Oh, damn.
He's a dumb motherfucker.
Okay, ready for the next story? Because that one, baby, get away from him, because that's not help. That's strange. He's fighting something. I tell him to go to therapy. He's fighting something and he's trying to take it out on you. He wants you emotionally dependent upon him and so broken you can't function. Codependency, trauma bonding. No. Okay, next story. It's the last story, actually. Last story. Guys, ready?
Let's go.
Okay. My best friend named her baby after the man who cheated on me. Where are you guys getting these best friends and people from?
Girl, quit calling folks your friends. Shit.
Okay. My best friend and I have been close for over 10 years. She knows everything I went through with my ex, the cheating, the lies, how badly it broke me. She just had a baby, and she named her son the same exact name as my ex. When I told her it hurt me, she said I don't own names. She said she's always liked the name. She told me that I needed to heal. Now, every time I see her baby's name in a text, a post, or an invite, it brings everything back. I don't want to resent a child, but I also don't feel comfortable pretending this doesn't hurt. Am I wrong for pulling back from the friendship? I'll answer first. Yes, girl, you need to get healed. What if she really did like that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Like, come on. It shouldn't. I'm not saying no. Actually, if it has been a while, then no, it still should not hurt you to that extent, because the name is all over the place. You can't, if she really liked the name, you do need to heal. She didn't tell you nothing wrong to me. I
She didn't
don't
say
want to
nothing wrong
resent
to
a
me either.
child. Why would you
And
resent the child?
yeah, like you're not a gatekeeper over the name. And like she said, if I like that name all along, that's just like how everybody used to love Devontae. And say if you had everybody loved the name Devontae when we was growing up. And then if you had a boyfriend name that was a Devontae and he did you wrong, and then I named my son, I finally had a son and was able to name him Devontae, and you gonna get mad? Like, girl, just be mad then. You don't gotta be my friend.
But do y'all think it's alarming that the most alarming thing out of all of it for me is if that's been your best friend
You should
for
know that.
yes. So I don't understand. But if that's been your best friend all of that time, how do you say I don't want to resent a child? So are you unstable in that you will not be able to be a good manager to your employees or stuff like that if you hear that name? Girl, are you serious right now? You can't be serious. You can't be serious to the point where you think you can just, I don't, she, huh. She told me I need to heal. Uh-oh, Des, here I come. I'm sorry. She told me I need to heal. You do. Cheating and lies and how bad it broke me.
Girl, yeah, she needs to heal. Because I'm
That's
like,
more important to you than your friendship?
and then you don't have to be around my son.
I would, girl, whoever this is, Y'all, we better say a little prayer and send out some good juju, because can you imagine somebody not liking your child because of, you know what? Elders used to do that. I know an elder that did that to somebody. She didn't like the grandson's baby mama because the baby mama had the same name as her husband's mistress,
Oh my God.
and really didn't like the girl and treated her like that. So, I mean, but that was back in the day before we knew about therapy and stuff. And the
Mm-hmm.
person is around my age group. But, ma'am, I don't want to resent a child. Then don't. You need help. You do need. How are you ever planning on healing? Or you just think, is that supposed to be a part of your story forever? I'm not sure why you want to hold on to the ex and the hurt, because you want to hold on to it at this point because you're choosing that. I can't believe that this is a real question.
Hmm.
Some of these things I be feeling like people just be saying, making up stuff. Because
I
some
know.
stuff is really so ridiculous. It be like, come on now. Are you on the yellow bus? Because I just
Yes,
can't even believe that you
people
actually.
are unhinged as hell.
Follow the
People are
yellow brick road.
unhinged as hell. I know songs can sometimes like bring up a feeling, but even after a while, you need to do what you need to do for that. How is your ex and how he hurt you? It sounds like you just want stuff to be all about you, because this don't make sense. Why wouldn't you want to move on and be happy? And now you have a positive light on that name versus the negative one that you had. Flip it. You have the choice. That's a
Mm-hmm.
choice. You know what I mean? Because you're talking about now every time I see her baby's name in a text, a post, or an invite, it brings everything back. But I bet you if that ninja texted you and that name popped up on your phone, you smile and slide out of your chair from being so wet.
Oh, you better.
Because
You
then be the
better.
kind of bitches that do, excuse me. Then be the kind of females that do stuff like that. I
Mm,
can't
mm.
imagine looking at one of my friends and telling y'all one of that. That doesn't even make any sense to me in my head or my heart. Can you imagine me walking in and he say, Asia, can you come up here and watch a mirror? And I say, I would, bro, but I don't like that name. It makes me sad, so I can't come help you. Oh, I can't be at your baby shower. You know what?
But
Don't tell me about my nephew.
it's some people that really feel like that. Because who was that? I think it was it Candy and what's her name when she
Candy and Kim with
Kim, remember
Ace.
when she named it was Ace and Cash. Remember
Mm-hmm.
Cash, she said that Candy had said that she always wanted to name her son Cash, and everybody knew that. And then I think Kim Amir,
She went and did that.
and they was
Mm-hmm.
mad. But I was like, okay, even them, even if she did say that, like I couldn't like to say like I don't know.
I think it depends on the context of the conversation. So if it's something like, let's say you want to have another baby, and then I tell you what name I have is actually written in my Bible, and I tell you that, and then you look at it and say, that's the one I always wanted too. Then I'm gonna have in my mind, okay, you always wanted it too. But if you just sit there and don't say nothing, and then 2 years later you pick the name, I'm gonna feel slighted, because why, when we was talking about it, didn't you tell me? So then I know straight away, oh, you was, vibing with that name too. I could see that. That feels like
It
a
just
little
be
bit of
certain
betrayal
people don't be wanting people to have the same name as their kid.
at
They just
all.
wanted, they don't want nobody else
But
to have that name.
it's
Like
not
it's just
possible.
yeah, it's not possible. Like when I had Amir, I didn't know a lot of Amirs.
I don't
Now
know
it's
another Amir.
oh really? Girl, I be
I've
seeing a
never
lot of
seen it in all of my HR career. I've never seen that name. That's why I thought
really.
it was so cool. That's why I thought it
Now
was
I
so
see it
cool.
a lot. I see
You
it
do?
a I see
Oh,
it a lot.
okay.
I was like, dang, now it got popular. But that's why I was like, I wanted that name because I knew what it meant. And then, you know me, I felt like it didn't sound like a black name.
Right.
So I wanted that too. So he wouldn't be, just crossed out just because he was black. Like y'all gonna have to see him and be like, oh, you're Amir? And just
Right.
see his Amir Ace. That don't sound like a black person name.
You see mama going off on. Mama said that baby is fine. Let him laugh and enjoy himself. It's not
And
bothering me. He's just playing.
he back there keep on saying, and you're blocked.
Oh.
Cause he like that too. He like when he said that. That just makes him laugh. That's what he laughed at. He's still laughing at that. When he heard that man say that, Amir was like in tears laughing for like 15 minutes. I was looking at
It's
him
so
like,
funny. He'd be
and
like,
Shakira was like,
and
what is
you're
this?
black.
Yeah, Shatia was like, well, it is funny to us. I was like, it's funny, but it wasn't that funny to where we was laughing for 20 minutes.
It's fun. I like that.
It
That
is
mess
funny
had
because I
me
watch all his stuff,
crying.
but I'd be like, boy, this just really tickles your little soul, huh?
Good. And it's good commentary. It's not
Right.
something you can't actually listen to. Um, they are, you wouldn't believe the way people feel they should be in the world. Best person and like, child. It's amazing to me how people are so self-absorbed and really think that it's,
The
I
world
don't know,
revolves around them. Like, girl, if I want to
girl,
name my daughter that, if I want to name my son that, if I want to name my cat or dog that, I don't
in
care
real life.
if you have a problem with that. We don't have to be friends.
Y'all gotta stop raising
Damn.
y'all kids with that everybody get a prize type of bullshit because that's not real. That's not real life at all. And girl, you should have been done had therapy. What you gonna do? Take that into your next relationship? I'm not vibing with you because I feel like if that dude came back around, you would be all up in his face, but you going this far with her about her baby. That's the vibe I'm getting. And I'm not feeling that at all because see, after you said that to me, I hope you know you could never get back with him because if you do, if that friend was me, I clock you. I'm just saying. Because I'm having a baby, and this moment is supposed to be about me and my baby and my excitement. Now, you don't want me to put an update on social media. You don't want me to send you an invite with his name on it. You don't want me to do none of this because it triggers you.
Yeah,
Girl,
it wouldn't have to be my friend no more. Like you, okay, do us both a favor.
yeah,
It was
I
nice.
think,
It was nice knowing you, man. We have a lot of good memories. I won't even be mad at you, but I'm not fucking.
right.
Like,
I'll probably cut it off then because, ma'am, you're not going to sit in my face and tell me you would have a problem with my child, basically. I'm cool. Start protecting your kids from crazy people, people. So, no for
I'm
me.
so weak.
What you say, Des? I say no.
I say, I mean, well, I see both sides. I see the petty side, and I also see girl grow up. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know. That would be she doing too much for me. I wouldn't want nobody to know that those kind of thoughts came across my mind. So I would never even share such a thing.
I
I would just
wouldn't.
have my moment and get the fuck over it and be all right. Especially if I feel like my friend has really been a friend.
Right. She
Now
said
the
it.
question
What
is
she
she really
said?
a friend?
She said, my best friend and I have been close for over 10 years. So she actually didn't just say best friend. She actually said we've been close for over 10 years. That's
Mm,
why the way I read the rest of it was so alarming. Like, that doesn't make sense. That joy should have overpowered that name.
correct. The love that you have for your friend.
Uh-huh.
But
Because y'all are having a baby.
I guess the question is, did she mention that to her before she did it? Like, did the best friend tell her before she named her child that she was going to do that? Or did she just tell her child name is such and such?
Well, I think that's one of the questions Ro and I had at the beginning. Like, if y'all been this close for all of this time, most people know the name, or like once you find out the sex, you discuss it with your person. But most people discuss what names you like because while you was dating him, it would have been said by your friend as well. Oh, his name is such and such. Oh, I like that name. It would have been said then too. Like at some point that had to be said if y'all are friends like that. But
At
either way,
least
the
I
friend
would hope.
responded right. When I told her it hurt me, she said, I don't own names. I wouldn't have said that part. She says she's always liked the name. She told me I need to heal. You do need to heal. What did you want her answer to be? That she was going to change her child's name? Only thing I would have said was, that's something I really want you to heal from because it shouldn't be that way. That's how I would respond. I wouldn't have said you don't own names. Y'all and y'all snap back sometimes. Y'all don't really be thinking about other people too. It's okay to be emotionally intelligent first and give the person an opportunity, depending on the tone they with you with. Y'all, somebody be right here with y'all and y'all be way up here. And I can't understand the people that y'all talking about as your best friend, a close friend, and all of that. y'all be ready to go to the gutter, but wouldn't talk to somebody else like that you know will pop you in the mouth. Mm. Child. Well, thank y'all for not being foo-foo head friends that I haven't had to deal with this kind of stupid shit because that just don't even make no sense. That really just don't. Um, so those are the stories for tonight, y'all. Accountability is a lost art, and now it looks so different for everybody. And how you talk to people do too. These egos got to get out of the way. Y'all need to study emotional intelligence. A lot of you need to go to therapy. A lot of you need to buy my journals, all three of them, and go through them and reparent yourself, rewire your brain. Every therapy isn't with a therapist. You might be able to read a book and do some of the things too. But if you don't be honest, no therapy is going to work. No advice is going to work. None of this. But this last one, you should be ashamed, honey. You should be ashamed. You're not being a very good friend. You're really not. This is her moment. She can't stop her child for what you're going through. You're trying to make it about. I don't like that one. Sorry. Well, that's it for me. Where can we find you, ladies?
Everywhere.
You know this.
I am Delicious Designs on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Lemonade, and whatever else is out there. I'm there too. Thanks. It's delicious.
Okay.
And you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok and YouTube. Talk to Rose.
Perfect. Well, happy holidays. Everybody be safe. Enjoy your day. And I will see you back. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a Friday show. I know for sure I'm not doing Thursday. And I know for sure I'm not doing tomorrow. I still have to wrap gifts and then start preparing for my gumbo on Christmas. And I want to relax. I don't want to be tired on Christmas. So I want to enjoy it too. So that is it for me. The journal coloring books, they are still on sale through the end of the year. So grab all of them. They're still great gifts because people still have birthdays in December and January is coming up. That is it. Have a wonderful night. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Good
Go
night.
get ready to take your